Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time again for FSCW. I got a treat for ya. It's attitude, flash, and fancy. And tits. We like tits. And other things. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Wednesday Night Preflight, episode 73. As part of the usual, I am Cobble S. Cobble. And sadly, we don't have Corey Kerr and the Giant Hossman here this evening because they are getting ready for our tournament, because our tournament is happening as we speak. So it will be posted the next week or so on our FSCW YouTube channel, on our network. For those that don't know, it's Cobble S. Cobble and FSCW Preflight. But we got a special guest joining us, however, this evening. She came a long way, and we saw just how vigilant she is. Miss Katana, welcome to commentary.
Hi, guys.
You had a very exciting, solid match last week, where you dominated Eve. Very dominatingly. What's your thoughts? How is Eve as a competitor?
I mean, inside the ring, she can be pretty ballsy. She likes to definitely slam me a lot of times, but it's pretty cool. Outside the ring, she's actually a really chill person. I have no personal beef with her or anything like that, but of course, I'm always willing to take her again if she wants her ass beat one more time. But
well said.
Otherwise, it's all fun.
Oh, speaking of which, we also have Sabrina Danger Styles joining us. Welcome, Sabrina. Of course, she's down here stoically looking at the rest of our talent this night because we got a full show for you this week. Lots of Divas action. We saw one hell of an Iron Woman match between Katana and Eve last week, and you know what? We're gonna double it up. We're going to have 2 more 20-minute Iron Woman matches on top of everything else. We got 6 matches for you, so we're going to immediately get right into our first match of the evening. And some characters you'll see in action, but this evening, after we go off the air, everybody on a undisclosed location will be participating in our FSCW Tag Team Tournament to determine the champion of the world. And we'll have that on the FSCW network when it's free. But we have a wide variety of teams playing. We got a hell of a lineup. We got Team Pain and Misery. We have Insult to Injury. We have the New Age. And we have a whole bunch of other tag teams. And the first match to open up is going to be DJ 4X. We saw last week, he got waffle stomped by Dr. Cox. Dr. Cox made him look like a bitch. Pretty badly. I believe you saw a bit of that match.
I did. It was hilariously funny. Especially for the guy to be our physician. That's pretty comical.
Yeah. Well, he knows our positives and the negatives and our weaknesses and strengths, so he's a goddamn psychopath, but hey, it's Dr. Cox. We love him, but we hate him. So 4X has got a bit of a chip on his shoulder dealing with Dr. Cox. So he's able to get a little bit of revenge after that shitstorm he was on the receiving end of last week. And it was pretty sad when the Dr. Cox hit that patient 0. It was good night. So 4X is going to look to rebound.
Hopefully this time you can walk away with his dignity.
Yeah. God, I hope so. Because that damn... It's bad enough beating up the doctor, getting beat by the doctor, but how he got beat was very bad, and Jesus Christ. And here comes Dr. Cox, looking ready to be able to surgically remove parts of 4X.
Remember, he literally just got out of operation.
Yep.
One of the two. It's debatable, guys. It's debatable.
But it's going to be very interesting to see if 4X is able to rebound. But, well, was that just... Well, 4X is hoping that was just him being overconfident and looking past Dr. Cox, but maybe legitimately Dr. Cox is actually correct. But he was a surprise entrance in the Royal Rumble, and I guess he surprised 4X. So I believe 4X is not going to be surprised this time. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Our first match of many this evening. We got a 3-part main event for you this evening and some other interesting vendettas that are going to be solved. No special rules in this one, just straight up. 4X opens up with a headlock, drops the elbow right to the throat of Dr. Cox. 4X goes to the body scissors, elbow right to that face again. Busting down what he did with that authority, Jesus. 4X. Beautiful, Jesus Christ. 4X is all over Dr. Cox. 4X is going to take it up top. 4X hits the somersault, but Dr. Cox counters it. Double L's, hits a flipping senton. 4X goes to those kicks. Finally gets Dr. Cox turned around, hits the Hurricanrana Frankensteiner. Here's the pin cover. Oh, and Dr. Cox get out of it. 4X kicks to the midsection, goes to the headlock. Dr. Cox counters to the wrist lock. 4X counters that to the waist lock. Standing switch. Dr. Cox gets over to the corner. Dr. Cox kicks out of the corner. 4X catches him. Sends him right back. Goes to the wrist lock. Dr. Cox counters. Goes to the headlock. Nice, beautiful maneuver there. He does a flip over castle. 4X goes for a kick, and Dr. Cox takes the point of his elbow and drives it right into the knee of 4X. And there's another overcastle. Dr. Cox has gotten busted open. He's getting more angry, apparently. Big spinning heel kick there from 4X. Boy, 4X looks very aggressive. You think so?
Definitely. He's definitely trying to redeem himself right now.
Oh, and hits the gory bomb.
Nice.
Rolls over Dr. Cox. 4X going up and top again. Going to try it again. And so he does a shooting star and misses! He tried doing the base flatline and misses just barely. Dr. Cox judo tosses him over. Dr. Cox goes to the headlock, elbow to the face. 4X spins around, standing switch. 4X pulls back, Hurricanrana. 4X got some serious altitude on the move. Here's the cover, 1. Oh, Dr. Cox kicks out at 1.
Dr. Cox definitely not trying to give it up that easily.
No, not at all. 4X, he's got a fight on his hands. Drops Dr. Cox straight to the ground. 4X going to try and cover again. Here's the cover, 1. Dr. Cox kicks out. The resiliency of the Doctor is annoying as hell, according to 4X. You can see by his facial recognition. Dr. Cox elbows in 4X's face. And Dr. Cox throws 4X into the corner. Elbow to the face. Dr. Cox putting 4X up. And Dr. Cox, what's he got in mind? Eiffel Tower DDT. Lands it. Flips the leg drop. Dr. Cox throws the wrist lock. Throws 4X in the corner. 4X turns the tables. Big mid kick. And 4X going for the spinning tornado DDT. Will that be enough? Nope, 4X is going to take it back to the right Rick District. Cross body. Valiant press. 4X hits the fallout. Hits the face buster. Gonna try and make Dr. Cox eat his words from last week. And 4X. Heel kick to the chest of Dr. Cox.
Dr. Cox is definitely not looking good right now.
Not at all. But Dr. Cox is able to fight out of it. hits the running neck breaker, drops the big knee. Flipping senton. 4X is not happy. Dr. Cox goes behind, standing switch. Dr. Cox throws 4X into the corner. And Dr. Cox doing a springboard facebuster. "4X gets the kicks up, goes for the waist lock. Frankensteiner, here's a cover. 1, 2, 3. 4X going to the high writ district, but gets a little vengeance backs on Dr. Cox. 4X took it to the air twice. It didn't pay off. But in the end, the inverted Frankensteiner pin. 4X takes the victory. What a match.
He came back swinging. He definitely redeemed himself.
Who knows what's going to be the third match between these two. We've seen 4X go, not very often go to the high writ district, but he decided to this time around. And we're going to directly go into our next match of the evening, which I believe will be Blavis versus Pranav. Let me just check my paperwork here. Yes. And we saw last week Blavis threw down that rap of whatever the fuck that was, you want to call it. It rhymed in some parts, but there's a lot of people that said he should just stop talking and talk with his fists, and he did that. He took fucking Pranav to fucking school.
Some can even say old school.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. And for those new to the league, I wonder, who the fuck is Blavis? Well, he's been in the FSCW league for quite a while. His nickname's Oreo because, according to some, he's the whitest African-American that people know. We say that because he's a vegetarian and plays hockey.
Yeah, that's pretty long.
Yeah. So Blavis does the amazing hat switch and switches color again. So he's a very interesting individual. He's been around the MMWF for years now. And nobody took him seriously. Really? Seriously?
Can you blame him?
And then, yeah, true. But since he's been in FSCW, he is a person to be destroyed. Pranav is going to try and get back after Blavis embarrassed him beyond recognition. We know Blavis is on, Pranav's been on a hate streak as of late, and the tag team qualifiers bailed on his partner to go for his championship match, and came up short. So he's going to try and rebound. He's got moves though, but those moves only go so far. The moves are good, nice and flashy until you get punched in the mouth, and then it's, you crumble up.
Yeah.
Like yesterday's newspaper.
He may win a dance-off, but hopefully he'll translate that into wrestling.
Yeah. But on the same point, he is a DJ, and he is on tour with the 7 Deadly Spins, so it's a fallback per se. And Blavis gonna try and put Pranav back on the floor as Pranav goes to counter it into a headlock. Blavis counters the waist lock, hits the teardrop suplex. So far, that chip is getting mighty heavy on his shoulder. Blavis, snapmare takedown, followed by an elbow right to the neck of Pranav. Blavis goes to the headlock. Snapmare again, followed by a fist drop this time. Blavis swings for the fences again, goes to the wrist lock. Pranav goes to the headlock. Hits the scoop slam. And starts stomping the shit out of Blavis. Working the arm. And he's going to the butterfly lock. Damn it, Tex! Blavis is in the center of the ring. Blavis. Is Blavis going to tap already? That scoop slam must have did more damage than there, and Blavis taps! Pranav sends that chip on his shoulder off into the atmosphere. Quick. Painful. Done.
That was a extremely quick match.
Yeah. Pranav made Blavis eat those words that he spoke last week, so interesting to see how that ends up. Oh, good God. It might have not been that quick, but regardless, it was lethal enough. And probably Blavis underestimated, thinking, Pranav ain't going to come back. There's no way in hell. And then Pranav goes, well, fuck you too. It was 3 or 4 moves, and it was done. So that sets up for an interesting scenario next week. Let's see what our cameras are going to in the back as of right now. And Blavis. Oh, and he insult to injury. Pranav swings for the fences on Blavis, hitting him with that steel pipe. You got a mouth? I'm going to shut it. And, well, he did so, adding insult to injury. Pranav.
Somebody might want to go check to see if he's dead.
Yeah. But yeah, he's familiar with weaponry, that's for damn sure. But our texts are saying we might be running out of tape, so we will try and get this next match started for you guys, but we'll see how it goes. If not, we will be right back with this match in its entirety.